Hello everyone. Then let us analyze stanza by stanza the meaning of this poem. Last week, as the first cockcrow reached my ear, I hurried my bag to my shoulder and said the black night full of barks of dogs, calls of frogs, and songs of birds. As you can see, the narrator of this narrative poem is part of the story. He's telling the story or experiences he have passed, and we are starting that. The time is last week when he woke up early in the morning and set his journey to the town at night, where dogs, frogs, and birds were singing. I walked stumbling on stones, standing on the paths, stumbling. As you are walking, you sometimes meet with stones, and mistakenly, your toes just kick the stones, and that is stumbling. The roaming insect kicked my forehead. The insect that morning kicked his head, and some sped away with fear. Some sped away with fear. Some take speed with fear to leave his way. The fearless ones perched in my head. Then the fearless ones were taking rest on just living in his hair. The first sunshine found me at the main road, the tarmac road to town. So as the first sunshine in the morning was appearing, the sunrise, the first sunshine found him at the tarmac road, to mean he was from the village. Two buses came hooting, chasing one another like frisk lambs. Two buses came. As you know, in the town, buses are just hurrying very fast in order to take customers first. Two men, their heads swaying out of the windows, hurried to my back. Town to Alderman? Two men, as you have seen, there were two buses. One man was in one bus and the other one was in the other bus. Then their heads were swaying outside of the car. Then they asked him, "Are you going to town, Alderman?" Then he nodded. Then I nodded. "Come to my quicker bus." One of the two conductors told him, "Come to my quicker bus, Alderman." My quicker bus, the brand new bus made in Japan. Just an exaggeration. Then, don't be fooled, mine has sweet music, reggae, and hip hop. This is an advertising. Just as you are putting your things on the market, just try to say something good to them so that you can attract customers to come with you. So, as I asked who is reggae, the old man was very extravagant. As I asked who is reggae, the buses bursting with laughter. Those people who went, this is a symbolic. Bus does not laugh, but people who are in the bus burst with laughter. The two conductors fought to take my bag. The two conductors from different buses fought to take his bag, and the one who was stronger jumped with his bag in his car. Then I followed him and settled myself comfortably on the seat behind the driver. So the narrator who was going to the town. As the conductor have taken his luggage, he sat behind the seat of a driver, and he says he was comfortable. I asked him to turn the volume down, but a young man behind me said, "Mzee, this is not a village." Okay? As he was just saying that the volume can be turned down as he is old, it is mentioned by this young man, Mzee. The young man said, "Mzee, this is not village. This is just disobeying. We are on the road to town." So the conductor also supported him. Young man disobeying the old man. Even the conductor who has taken the luggage into his bus also supported the young man. I had to endure that hammer torturing in my head. He had to endure to pass in such a difficulty of louder noises with patience. Passing difficulty patiently. This is to endure. Kinsman. Kinsman is like addressing people of his relationship whom he is sitting together. The time is not like here. He's now telling the story about his experiences in a town. People like lunatics, people who are wandering like they have no direction, spend time walking randomly. They are walking in town purposelessly, some stretching their arms to fish in passengers' pocket, some to fish in passengers' pocket. This is a symbolic word which means to rob or to steal. Some stretch or unfold their arms to take something in the pockets of passengers. Their women are not like ours. Women are not like women's in the town are not like women's in the village, as the natives saying. The lips are red. Their lips are red like that of banana. So the banana hat. So if they are not in trousers or shorts, like the one that toddlers wearing, if they are not wearing trousers or shorts which hides nothing, like that of toddler, it is a child who is just studying how to stand up, just moving with legs, but also sometimes because he is not able to move in the same as the other who are mature can walk, sometimes he or she can go with legs and arms. Toddler. If they are not in trousers or shorts like that of toddler, that's a very, very young child, they are in skirts, hiding nothing. So, and if you are not short-sighted like me, you can monitor all sides of their build. You can see all their build, how their body is, even if they are wearing a skirt or trouser or short, but you can monitor or you can see everything which build their body. I saw men who claim to turn one note into millions. This is common in the town. People come and say, "Give me 500 francs, then I give you like 5 million. Then I saw men who claim to turn one note into millions. If you are greedy, if you want it too much, to be greedy means to want too much. My son told me, you gave them your fare. Fare is an amount of money that you pay for a journey in the bus. You give them your money, then the rest of your journey you work with legs. There, if you say sakwe sakwe to challenge them with your riddles, if you say sakwe sakwe to challenge them with your riddles, they laugh at you. Language abuse and cultural alienation. If you say kera habayeho, to tell a story to young people as our old tradition and the culture used to be, they ask, which language are you speaking? So if they are not murdering their eyes with music, if they are not murdering their ears with music, just with a loud, when we say murdering, it is just to kill. And if it comes to kill, to mean it is of high loud voice. They are burning their eyes with films. Then they are lasting long time watching films. And most of the time they are films which are immoral. No sakwe sakwe or kera habayeho in the town. They never drink as we are doing now, seated together. They never drink as we are doing now. Then the narrator is saying presently but expressing his experience to town of last week. Exchanging words. So there, everyone hides in a corner. In town, they sit together, they share everything, they exchange words, but in town, one sits in the corner with a bottle of beer or lemonade, eyes stuck on screen, eyes stuck. Then the attentivity of his or their eyes, people from the town, are on the screens watching naked women dancing. Women who are wearing such trousers we have seen, shorts we have seen, or skirts which could make you monitor their ability. And this is the end of interpreting this poem. Let us go diving with diction words. When you say cock crow, this means the sound that rooster or male chicken makes early in the morning. When you say sailed the black night, this is moved through dark night. When you say stammering, this is walking unsteadily, not as usual, because it was at night and sometimes you could not see on your front, then you move stammering, not steadily. Roaming insect moving around freely. Tarmac road, paved. Tarmac road, this one which is black in developed or developing countries. Hooting, this is a sound that vehicles make, making loud horn sounds. When we say frisk, it is playful or energetic. Conductors, people who collect fares in the bus, we have seen. Muzee, this means old man, and most of the time it is a respectful term. Endure, this is to tolerate or suffer patiently, we have seen. In the poem, lunatics, people behaving crazily, as you know in the town. Mostly where the buses park, people calling, people goes from there and there, things like that. So monitor, observe carefully. This is we have seen it when we're analyzing that women are wearing trousers short, and if it is not, they are wearing skirts which can make you or which can allow you to monitor their ability. Then it means to observe carefully. Short-sighted, unable to see clearly at a distance. Greedy, wanting too much, we have seen. Sakwe, this is a traditional riddle. Kera habayeho traditional story opening, long ago, years ago, once upon a time. Yes, murdering their ears, making ears suffer, burning their eyes, damaging eyes. I think it is very understandable. So this is about diction. Let us dive with themes in the poem, and we are going to analyze only 3, and you will draw yours in the comment. Modernity versus tradition. Modernity versus tradition. And when you say modern, we mean of the present in the developing or developed countries. And when you say tradition, it is of the past. But the past shapes our present. Then there is modernity, which is symbolized by the old man, and versus tradition, the modernity which is symbolized by all young man and the town and even the conductors, and the tradition which means it is symbolized by the old man and the kinsman to whom he is addressing his experience to town. This is evident, no sakwe or kera habayeho in the town, and this signifies the loss of storytelling and the cultural engaging. The other one is cultural alienation. To alienate, it is to abandon or left something behind. This is evident in the poem where Yafs are no longer obeying elders. They are not obeying elders, just like when the young man told the old man, this is not a village, we are on the road to town. That's not a very good way to obey people. Then 3, loneliness and moral decline. And this comes as an effect of technology in the town. And it is evident where people are hiding in a corner. This is loneliness. They are not enjoying sharing with others. They cannot just having a conversation with others so that he can have a kind of advices of how he can behave, what he or she can do. Or remove the eyes stuck on screens. This is watching naked women dancing. This is moral decline. Morally, watching naked women, this is not immoral. Then those are 3 themes I chose to present to you. Then you draw others you have found in this poem in the comment. What is the lesson have you got in this poem? So modern technology reshapes social interaction. Modern technology to shape and reshape, give another shape or give another way. It comes in another way. So urban and rural migration exposes cultural contrast. Urban migration, those people from village to the urban, when they reach there, they adopted the modernity way of living. Then they leave behind their roots. And this is not good, because just we are built on the roots. We have to study from the past. We have to obey our elders. We have to obey everyone, neighbors, parents, your fellows, and the others. And this poem, it teaches a lesson about encouraging reflection on preserving cultural identity among modern influences. Even if we cannot alienate modernity, but we have to find the other way to preserve our culture. The last one is symbolic words. Symbolic words to mean the literal meaning of these words which are written is not what is hidden. Note that when we are analyzing literary work, we analyze in two dimensions, connotation and denotation. Denotation, which means literal meaning, the meaning that the written sentence or phrase it signifies. But when we say connotation, it is the hidden meaning in such expression. The first one said the black night, which symbolizes traveling through darkness and hardships. The other one, stones standing on the paths, represent obstacles and difficulties in life. Understandable. Fearless ones pictured in my hair. This is a symbol of discomfort and invasion by insect. The hammer touching my head. This is loud music causing headache or discomfort. People like lunatic. This symbolizes disorder and confusion in town life. Their lips are red like banana heart. This is a symbol of artificial beauty, specifically for women. Artificial beauty and modern fashion. Murdering their ears with music. This is listening and excessive music with loud voices. Burning their eyes with films. This is taking too long time watching screen most of the time and are immoral films. Everyone hides in a corner, symbol of isolation and loss of community engagement. Dear gentlemen and ladies, this is the end of today's lesson. I would like to ask you the subscription to our channel for enjoying and studying. We'll be exploring others and I hope you will enjoy them. And this is the first time as we are getting familiar with it, we'll be together.